law. We all have to follow it, even though it sucks. Okay, so the other day, I go down to the shop, to buy some alcohol. I go to the fridge, I get out 2 beers, I see a few friends, I say hello, how are you, how's it going? I go to the counter, and the woman behind the counter, she asked me for ID. So I get out my driving license, and she's like, no, I'm not selling. I'm like, why are you not selling? This is my driving license. It says on there that I'm 19. That's 1 year above the minimum drinking age, so what's your problem? She's like, I'm not selling. I'm like, why are you not selling, Do you think this is like fake or something? What's your problem? She's like, I'm not selling because I saw you talking to those girls over there and they look pretty young and I think you're going to give drink to them, so I'd have to check their ID first before I sell you. What the hell?
John, John.
So the next day, I go back down to the shop, and I planned, I'm not gonna speak to anyone in the shop, just totally ignore all my best friends. They'll probably not speak to me anymore afterwards, but yeah, I go down, and I thought, I'm gonna buy more beers now because it's a hassle of, getting down the shop all the time. So I grab 10 beers from the fridge, I go to the counter, and the woman's like, you're not gonna drink all of this by yourself, are you? I'm like, yes I am, obviously not in one day, but what's your problem? And she's like, well, I don't think I'm going to sell you because there's people outside the shop and they're underage and I think you're going to buy those beers for them. I'm like, oh my god! John. Okay, so totally different day. I'm like outside, it's really sunny. I'm on the pavement, just doing some front flips. I'm, jumping from a tree and stuff. And suddenly a police car stops. I'm like, whoa, what's going on, And the police guy comes over and he's like, could you stop doing this, please? I'm like, why? I'm having fun here. This is a sport. Why do I have to stop this? I'm enjoying this. And he's like, did you understand what I said? Could you please stop this? You might hurt yourself. I'm like, well, okay, I might hurt myself, but what's wrong with doing this? I'm not disturbing anyone. What's your problem? He's like, excuse me, could you please stop doing this and go to a gym hall or something? I'm like, there's no gym hall here. It's a lovely day. I want to be outside, I'm not going to pay for a gym hall. That's crazy, man.
John.
So I'm on my way to France with a few friends. We get to the airport. We get to the security checkpoint. There's like big signs everywhere saying, you're not allowed to take more than 100 milliliters of liquid into the plane. So I go through security. Everything's fine. And my friend gets stopped. And, the security guy's like, open the bag. So she opens her bag and he gets out this box of cream, it's like body moisturizing cream, and he's like, oh, this is more than 100 milliliters, you can't take this. So I'm like, why not? This is not even a liquid, this is like cream, it's like soap, you're allowed to take soap on a plane, or it's like plasticine, it's the same thing really. He's like, sorry, but you can't take this, this is a liquid, and sorry, you will have to go back to your car and put it back, or we have to take it and keep it. I'm like, okay, right, so we're gonna empty this half, so it will only be 100 milliliters. He's like, no, you can't do that. Like, what? Why not? I'm sorry, okay, right, we're gonna put this cream on our body and we'll just walk through. And he's like, okay, this is just enough, I'm just gonna take this now. I'm like, okay.
John.
And the funny thing is, my other friend, he had like 10 lighters with him, and there was no problem at all. What's more dangerous? A woman with cream, she might put the cream in the pilot's eyes and he will crash the plane. Or a guy with like 10 lighters who can burn down the whole plane.
John. J1, J8.